Hello, welcome you to this edition of a second look at the scriptures that have blessed us, that have impacted our lives, and that we can still learn from, because the scripture is always available for us to glean lessons from. Today, we look at the book of Hebrews chapter 6 verse 10. It says, "For God is not unjust to forget your labor of love." God is not unjust. In some versions, it said, God is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love. I want to remind you and encourage you today that God has not forgotten your labor of love. The efforts that you are putting in, the things that you are doing for His name, the reproach that you have suffered for His name, the insults that you have received for His name, the sacrifices you have received, that you have carried out, that you have offered because of Him. God is not unjust. And when you look at that scripture again, it said God is not unjust. That is to say, for God it is injustice on His behalf for Him to forget the sacrifices that you have made towards Him. And the scriptures tells us that there is no unrighteousness in God. The work of the rock is perfect, and there is no unrighteousness in God. God is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love. As much as you are pushing, as much as you are trying, as much as you are sacrificing, as much as you are giving, as much as you are putting everything in place for the sake of the name of the Lord and for the advancement of His kingdom, God is not unrighteous to forget that labor of love. That which you are doing for Him, keep doing it, because the scriptures also say in 2 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58, "My brethren, continue, labor, abound in the work of God, for you know that your work is not in vain." God is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love. That should motivate you to do more. That should motivate you to keep pushing. That should motivate you to keep sacrificing, because you know that definitely our God does not forget your labor of love. And if He does not forget, what does He do? He rewards, He encourages, He gives more than what a man can give you. Remember also, a man can give an award, but God is the only one that gives reward. And which one will you rather pick, a reward or an award? A reward for me is bigger than an award, and a reward is what comes only from God. Our God is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love. God bless you. Thank you.